Hey everyone, Heath with CityChick here, and in today's video I am going to take a sick chicken to the vet, so why don't you follow along and we're going to find out what's wrong with this sweet girl. Alright, so today I am at a client's house who does everything right with their chickens. They keep a clean coop, they have clean water, they're feeding their chickens great. However, one of their chickens has gotten sick and I'm going to take her to the vet. So here she is, and yesterday when I saw her, her comb was a little bit more purple, but as you can see, she's staying away from her other two mates here. She was getting really picked on yesterday, and she had, oh, see, there was a little, she has kind of a wet bottom. I can't really, so there we go. You can see kind of her wet bottom there. So she's molting around the neck there too. Anyway, we're headed to the vet. All right, we are here at the vet. Now, if you are getting into chickens or do you have chickens for the first time, you really should call ahead and check to see if your local vet will see chickens. It's funny because when I lived inside the city of Atlanta, the vet that I'm at now is only probably 10 minutes away from me, and they see chickens. They're an avian expert vet. And now that I live out in the country, the vet that's really close to me that I take my two dogs to, they don't see chickens. So it's really important that now while your chickens are healthy and you have everything is going great, call ahead, find a vet that will actually see chickens. All right, so the vet just did a little checkup on her, and we are having her test for coccidiosis and also for worms. There was some good news that, you know, she's pretty alert. Her comb is purple, but it's not that bad. You can see she's got a droopy eye. And now we're just waiting on test results to come back. We just got done with the vet visit, and I think everything's going to be just fine. She tested positive for Coccidia, and she actually had a couple roundworm eggs that they found in a fecal sample. So she can easily be treated for that. Now, Coccidia is pretty common with backyard chickens. It is a parasite that attaches to the intestinal lining of chickens, and it can be really deadly really fast with baby chicks, and it can also be deadly with backyard chickens if it's left untreated. And just a quick note about chickens and using a vet. I have some people that give me grief on using a vet and backyard chickens, and you know, if it's in your budget and you can do it, please take your chicken to see a vet. I see a lot of people taking pictures of their poor chickens, posting it online, saying, hey, what do you think's wrong with my chicken? And then you will have probably 20 different responses of people saying, oh, I think your chicken has coccidia. I think your chicken has avian flu. I think your chicken has this. And then you don't know what to treat it for. Unless you are trained in how to take a fecal sample and how to look for things like cecal worms or roundworms, you know, please consider using a vet. You know, forms are great for what they're worth, but just, you know, I like having the peace of mind of a professional looking at my chicken and being able to tell me exactly what's wrong with them. So I'm headed home, and we are going to get this a little hen treated. All right, we are back at the farm, and I just treated Adeline here with two different medication. One is SMP, and it is basically, that's going to treat her for the coccidia. And then she's also got a pancur to treat her a broad spectrum wormer. And I'm going to set her inside our little makeshift chicken hospital here, and I'm going to get her all set up. All right, so I've got Adeline all set up in our pull-up playpen. This is something that we built here to raise baby chicks in. We also use it as a makeshift hospital for our chickens. As you can see, I've got some hen healer on her comb there to kind of help her recover from where the other two hens that she was in there with from picking on her so bad. I've got a video you should check out on how to use hen healer. I've also got some electrolytes and probiotics mixed in the water. The vet recommended to use some probiotics to kind of help with her digestive health. You know, a diagnosis like coccidia, she's expected to make a full recovery. Coccidia is really common with backyard chickens, and I'm just really glad that I took her to the vet. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, you know, Adeline was prescribed some antibiotics, and with that comes some egg withdrawal time. So we're not going to be able to eat any of her eggs for at least 3 weeks. Something you're going to want to consider is, you know, do you want to give your chickens antibiotics? I'm a firm believer in, if I think my hen is going downhill and going downhill fast, yes, I will make sure that she's treated with antibiotics. I'll put a band on her to make sure I know which one she is. But just be aware that if your chicken gets sick, that she may have to receive antibiotics.